Hey YouTubers, Mr. Wilson, the car guy here, coming at you with a "Your Silverado does not go into park" video. This is my personal truck, 2008 Silverado 1500 VMAX, or Vortec Max as they call it, with the 6 liter. Most all the this platform has the same shift cable, and I've actually haven't encountered this too often, but being a tech, I've seen it twice this week. Once in a 2002 older body Silverado that came in, and ironically enough, mine did it a week later. And the truck drives fine, shifts fine, it'll start in neutral, but it just won't stay in park. So when you put it in park, the little slash doesn't light up underneath the P because it's not going far enough into gear. And from what I gather, these cables will get stretched. A lot of people will replace these cables, but these cables are adjustable. And I'm going to show you how to adjust that, kind of give you the pointers on it. I'm not going to go adjust it because I just did mine and I don't feel like taking it all apart. But I tell you what, it's so easy. Even a caveman can do it. So what you want to do first is make sure that your truck is in park with the ignition turned to the on accessory position, not started. That way when you adjust this cable, you'll hear it snap into park, so you know how much you're adjusting it. So do that first. Key on the accessory position, put it in park even though it won't go into park if that is your issue. Then slide right under here, and right up on the driver's side floorboard, you're going to look for this right here. This is your transmission cable connector from the lower cable, which goes wraps around up top and goes down to the transmission, and your upper cable, which goes up into your floorboard right there, all the way up to your steering column. Now, what you can do with this is adjust it. See those threads right there? Now, crazy enough, you don't screw it or unscrew it. The threads aren't there for that. The threads are for this little white clip that is, excuse me while I adjust my light. I'm not quite the professional YouTuber. So, I already have this safety clip slid back, which is this guy right here. This guy goes in here, and it kind of locks in these two channels. You just squeeze this and pull it back, so that'll expose your teeth right in here. And you have a little, see this little white clip on the side? This slots down and locks into those teeth. So what you want to do is get a pick set. You know, you can get something like this right here. Come in at the side of this clip. You want to fold under it and pop it off that little tab it sits in right there. You can see there's a locking tab. And be careful, do it very gingerly, and hopefully yours isn't too old. This clip can snap, and if it snaps, evidently it's not for sale on its own. And that's an important clip because it actually holds these two cables together, holds the adjustment in place. You're going to pop that up. You don't need to take it all the way off. Just slide it up about 3/4 of the way. Mine's locked right now, but I really don't want to mess with it in fear that it will snap off the ears, and once those ears snap off, it won't lock. So you're going to pop that up, sit at 3/4, and then your natural instinct is going to want to pull the cables out apart more to make that happen. But grab both cables and pull them closer to each other, so you're going to be going kind of closer in. And as you do it, just do a little bit at a time. You're going to hear your car go into park, and then your dash will ding. So you'll know right away when you do that, you're good to go. Just do it a tiny bit at a time, because if you go and squeeze this thing too far together, you're going to get to the point where you're going to mess up your other gear patterns where you put it in a drive and reverse if you overdo this. So all you want to do is take a tiny bit of slack out of this, and do it, do it a few teeth at a time. On this one, I think I did about 3 teeth, and I heard it go ding, 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 and it went into park. And then I just snapped the clip down real quick before I put the lock collar back on. I went up, put it in and out of gear, and everything worked perfectly. This is the second Silverado I did the exact same thing to in a week, where it would not go back into park. So not all is gone if this happens and you think you need a shift cable. Sometimes the shift cables can actually go bad and rust and break, but other times you can just adjust it. Once you get your adjustment down, you're going to just take this guy, and he snaps back into place right here very kind of gingerly. And my spring is pretty darn rusty. It's supposed to sit right here, but it did not like being messed with because it's rusty, like most Silverados from this time period. So we're going to come back and revisit locking that in right where it's supposed to sit in here. Anyhow, there's your adjustment cable. This is an 07 Silverado, new body style. It looks like the 99 and up has the same thing, so this should run all the way out to 2013 would be my guess. I haven't done any platforms after that, but if you see that little junction box right there, you got an adjustable shift cable. I hope this video helped you. If you do, hit subscribe and like. Thank you.